Good evening.
Good morning,
right? Good morning, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Alpha. Thank you so much for being with me. Now, time for us to get back to the lecture on Samadhi. As always, we will do the prayer first. Let's sit upright, place our palms together, and concentrate on the prayer below. We take refuge with our count mental Bani. We take refuge with Shakyamuni Buddha. We take refuge with all the triple jewel of the 10 directions and the 3 periods of time. Words for opening a suture, they surpass profound and wonderful Dhamma in hundreds of millions of years. It is difficult to encounter. When I see and hear it, receive and behold it, and without you fathom the Tadakta's true meaning, and without you practice the Tadakta's true way, and without you attain the Tadakta's true state. Without it, we can spontaneously express the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's ability and Buddha's state through our actions, speech, and thoughts. We also vow that all living beings can enter into the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's ability and Buddha's state all into us. So that's the prayer. And yesterday I've learned this sentence, the 5th sentence. Here we see a 2-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you will see a 3D cube. Okay, listen to it. Yeah, do the review through the video.
Connected with the Tetragrammaton. The Tetragrammaton is the fundamental geometric pattern, the template or primordial emanation of physical reality, which has been called the Word of God or the Logos. Here we see a 2-dimensional representation of the figure, but if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube. Here we see a 2-dimensional representation of the figure, but if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube. Here we see a 2-dimensional representation of the figure, but if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube.
All right, yeah, time for us to read and then recite to do the review. Good morning, Alice. Would you like to lead us?
Yeah, good morning, Enid. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. So would you like to read it and then recite it, okay?
Okay, is the last sentence you mean?
Yeah, the one before last one.
Okay.
This one.
Okay. Here we see a 2-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube.
Yes. Yeah. Would you like to recite it?
Okay. Yeah. Here we see a 2-dimensional representation of a figure. But if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, you did it. You made it. Thank you so much, Alice. Okay, Alpha, it's your turn to read and recite, please.
Yes, thank you. Here we see a 2-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube. Now recite.
Yep, please.
Yes. Here we see a 2 different dimensional representation of the figure. If you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, you can recite it again, okay?
Okay. Here we see a two-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube.
Perfect, yes. Now let's look at the word, I think it's a figure, right? Yeah, not figure.
Figure.
Can you follow it, please, for 3 times? Figure.
Figure.
Perfect, and it means, yeah. Have you seen it? It means what? Okay, it means, yeah, in that way, the pattern, shape.
Our person so front.
Yeah, you can see shape. Yeah. Representation of the figure. Figure, it means, yeah, the photo. You can see the photo figure. Have you seen the figure?
Yeah, yes.
This is the figure. It means, yeah, the photo, the item. So let's check it. Oh, yeah, again. So there are many figures here. And we know that figure is, yeah, this one, yeah, figure. And also this one, and also, yeah, somebody is a figure. It means, yeah, somebody. Yeah, it's somebody. It means a leader, a famous person. This is the figure, the first meaning. And the fifth one is the shape of a person. Shape. And also, yeah, the figure. Good shape of a human body, a figure. Your figure is really fair. Actually, Alpha has a fair figure. It means, yeah, Alpha 的这个身材非常的匀称标准 ，fair figure. So this is the figure, 身段身材. And the other one is, yeah, and yes, something in the history, in a story, and also, yeah, this one, yeah, this is the figure. Yeah, it means, yeah, a statue of a person or animal, and also this one, yeah, figure. So I think, yeah, this one, figure, it means, yeah, a shape, yeah, figure, yeah, a particular shape formed by lines or surfaces. So here I think we have this meaning, right? Figure.
Yes.
A
particular shape.
Yeah, so
in
you can see the figure. Yeah, actually it's tetragrammaton, 立方体, 四方体, tetragrammaton. But if you look in a certain way, in another way, yeah, you will see a 3D cube. Oh, no. Originally is the 2-dimensional representation. Yeah, but if you look in a certain way, you will see a 3D. Because, yeah, there is another dimension appearing. So that's it. So this is the figure, not figure. Okay, so that's it. Now time for you, yeah, Aline, welcome back. Would you like to read the 5th sentence and try to recite it, please?
Yeah, thank you. Here we see a 2-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube.
Perfect. Yeah, recite it, please.
Okay. Here we see a 2-dimensional representation of the figure. If you see, also, if you but if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Good memory. And hello, Vigorous, you have come, right? Vigorous. Good morning. Is it convenient for you to get on mic?
Good morning, teacher, and everyone.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, would you like to read this sentence? I will play it for you, okay? To follow it. This one.
Yeah. Here.
Okay.
Here we see a 2-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube.
Okay. So would you like to try to read it?
Yeah, yeah. two 后面这两个长一点单词我还不太清晰。
Dimensional. Representation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dimensional.
Figure. Yeah, just now we learned figure. Yeah.
Figure.
So I will read it for you, okay? And then you can follow me. Yeah, here we see a two-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you will see a 3D cube. Okay, you please.
Yeah. Here we see a two-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube.
Yeah, cube. Yeah, E 不发音 keep silent for E, later E. Yeah, cube.
Yeah.
Cube, it means 像管子。YouTube, cube 是这个sorry 是立方的意思，就是这个另外的一个面，一个方一个面。Yeah, look at it. Cube, cubic meter, it means 立方米。Cube. Cube. Have you seen the cube?
Oh, yeah.
Cube.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, that's it. So
Thank you.
yeah, it also says something about the magic issue. Yeah, because these are two-dimensional representation of the figure, a two-dimensional figure. But you look in a special way, you will find this is a 3D cube, 3D cube. Yeah, 立方体. Have you seen it? 1, 2, 3. 长宽高. Height, width, and长, length, width, and height. Length, width, and height. So this is the 3D cube. So yeah, I will read and recite it for you. Then we will go ahead with our last sentence. Here we see a two-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you will see a 3D cube. Okay, I'll read it. I'll recite it. Here we see a two-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you will see a 3D cube. You see a 3D cube. So that's it. Now let's go ahead. So here D, it also means 3D, 就是相位的 3D, three-dimensional. Dimension, D for dimensional. D is 4-dimensional, 3D dimensional cube. So that's it. Now let's go ahead with the last sentence.
Here we see a two-dimensional representation of the figure. But if you look a certain way, you see a 3D cube. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Yes, interesting, right? It's something about the I cannot express in English. 想象为成，实情为果，这个想象出来的。So your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing, So yeah, so Alice, have you seen your seeing? Your seeing.
My seeing, you mean?
So yeah, if you would like to replace your seeing, so which kind of a sentence or subordinate clause to replace it?
Has added a new dimension to what we say.
Wow, talented, yes. So you know, you're saying it means what you have seen, what you see, yes, what you see, and so you will know, the same to having the sex. Having the sex is also have the same function as here saying. So you can touch it, right?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you say yes.
So this is yeah, you're saying it means yeah the things, yeah, the figure, the item you have seen, yeah, what you have seen. Yeah, okay. So that's it. Now let's go ahead with this sentence. When you nothing has changed, I think good, but yeah, I think yeah there is no new word for us, right? And yeah, Aline, would you like to analyze the structure of this sentence in English? Okay, try your best to English to analyze it in English, please.
Okay, yeah. This sentence is 一个并列句啊，这个并列句怎么说呢？
Compound sentence.
Compound sentence. Yeah,
Compound.
this sentence is a compound. Oh yeah, compound sentence.
Sentence. Yeah. And then
compound sentence. Yeah. It is aligned, linked by the but. 就是 but 引导了一个并列句。
Yeah.
然后前面的句子是主句是 nothing has changed in the figure， 然后前面的句子当中有一个谓引导的时间状语 ，Will you see the cube？ 后面的话也是一个句子 ，Your mind has added a new dimension。前面的句子 the subject is nothing， the verb has changed。in the figure is adverb. Right?
In the figure is adverb, right? Adverbial part.
Adverb.
Yeah, adverbial part. Yes. Yeah, because this is a preposition phrase. Preposition phrase 介词词组. Yeah, work as the adverbial part of place. Yeah, well, it has changed in the figure. Yeah, something well. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Now, how about when you see the cube? Is the adverbial clause? You know clause?
从句.
Yeah, adverbial clause of time. 时间状语从句。adverbial 是比如是状语性质的，或者是副词性质的，就是状语性质的。adverbial clause of time, it means 时间状语从句。Okay.
Yeah.
So you are perfect. Yeah, but your mind adds. So have you found yes? Yeah. So this sentence, would you like to analyze it again? But your mind has added a new dimension to your saying. So would you like to analyze it in detail?
Yeah. The subject is your mind. The verb has added a new dimension. It's objection.
Yeah.
To your thing 是 proposition praise.
Yes, amazing.
介词短语，这个是做也是一个adverbial 做一个状语吗？
I think so.
还是做定语？
Yeah, you can treat it in this way. Okay, no problem. And you can treat it as in another way as about the phrase verbial phrasal verb add something to something. Add A to B, it means 在 B 的基础上把 A 加进去。Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much. Now I see it.
Thank you so much. Your saying, just now, we discussed about your saying. So how do you feel of it? How do how do you form it?
As you said, 就是您刚刚说的想象为成，实情为构，建立过的那些。
Yes， 它这里我问的是，它是一个怎么样的一个形成？这个构成，就是语法的构成。因为你知道它的构成之后，你就可以在您的这个翻译当中可以运用到。So that's my question。就刚才我说的是另外的一个想象为成是义理上，现在这个里面就是它的形成是怎么样的形的，就是这个 you're seeing。
这里的话，刚刚说 add to 它是一个词组，就是什么被叠加到上，这里是个被动语态，就是什么被加到上面。
Yeah。
这里是，这是不是被动语态啊？是那个完成时。
主要是 you're saying 怎么构成的，我就在这个上面，其他的不需要你告诉我。OK。
就是这是一个动词，就是一个动名词啊。
Yes, you're amazing。然后动名词前面它可以加什么东西？
动名词前面可以，动名词相当于一个名词，然后它前面可以加形容词，就 you 是形容词。
Yes。you 是形容词性的物主代词，对。
形容词性的物主代词。
没有问题，就是形容词，落脚了，就是归根结底是形容词。You're amazing。就刚才and I also asked Alice to replace you're saying to a subclause. So have you got it?
Yeah. I see it. Yeah, thank you.
So it means you're saying it means equals what you see.
Yeah.
如果是就是这个细节能够掌握过来，就是你所见到的一切，就这么简单的去表达它，就是用一个 seeing 加 ing 形式表示您见到的这些物，所以它这个就是已经非常地道简约。如果是用这个词组来表达的话，然后以后就是说你听到的、你想到的都是 you're seeing, you're hearing, you're thinking,就这样子，就很简单的表达。So that's why I ask you, too much in detail. Okay. Thank you so much.
Now I got it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your understanding. Yeah, it's very simple and concise. 非常的简明，非常的地道。All right. That's thank you so much. Thank you, Aline. That's the structure of the sentence. And from the mini issue, we can know that we just add something from what we see into our mind, right? Actually, what we see does not exist. Sometimes it does not exist, and sometimes it is illusory, and you cannot touch. If you can, it is not attainable. But according to your own karmic response, okay, such as somebody has the eye issue, has the eye disease, and blah blah, such as this. So different people have different response to the same issue, to the same phenomena, to the same figure. So that's it. Yeah, thank you. Now time for us to read this sentence. Okay, shadow it. Listen to it carefully and find out the stressed words. Because if you have a good command of the stressed words, you can make the sentence in a way of a native speaker. 如果是就是在整个句子当中连读不是特别重要的，但是重热读是第一重要的。重热读如果你能读得出来的话，就是直接的把重热读掌握非常好，它就自然抑扬顿挫，就是像西方人 的这个腔调就已经是定型在这，然后你能够在连读啊、还吞音啊，类似于这些，在这细节上更圆满，那就非常非常地道。So that's it. Yeah. So we need to pay attention to our stressed words. Yeah. To practice our intonation. Okay. So let's go ahead.
When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Okay, so not like us when you see the cube. No, when not in that way. When 这里是一个时间的副词，它只是说一个引导词，它不需要去那么的义理上没有什么担当，所以它就是 when you see 才是的。Okay, let's go ahead. When you see the cube, yeah, the cube is a noun, so it should be stressed. Nothing has changed. It has is a it's not so meaningful. It's not so meaningful. Just help change to compose the predicate, right? In the figure, so figure. But your mind, it's not so important, but your mind has added a new dimension, all right, to your saying. And here, this to your, yeah, you can emphasize it, you can stress it. No worries, because it's an adjective. Yeah, you have no weak form. So to your saying, to your mind, no problem. Now let's double check, okay, to find them out.
When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
The two is not, should be weakened. Okay, once again.
When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
All right, yeah, that's it. Time for us to practice. Alice, would you like to lead us to read it twice? Okay.
Okay, yeah. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Perfect. Once again.
Okay. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Exactly, Alice. You are talented. Yeah, you can have a good command of it. Yeah, amazing you are. Now it's your time, Aline. I'll play it for you. Okay. Once again, listen to it again. Hello, Aline.
Yeah. Okay.
When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Yes, you please.
Yeah, okay. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Yes, exactly. Once again. Aline, you did it so well as well. Okay, once again.
When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you so much. Actually, exactly. Yeah, your intonation is the same as the reader. Yeah, as the recorder. You are amazing. Thank you.
Thank you for encouragement.
Thank you. And Elva's turn. Okay, Elva, I will play it for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Please.
Yes, thank you. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Yeah, once again.
When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Happy to see that, yeah, you improve yourself a lot in the intonation. Yeah, amazing you are. That's it. You should practice in this way. And yeah, so great you are. Now let's go ahead with, let me check, vigorous. Would you like to try?
Yeah.
Okay, I will play it for you. Listen to the video carefully and then follow it.
Dimensionality, or one's perspective, is being changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Yes, you please. Sorry.
Yeah. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Yes, enjoyable. Okay, once again, cube and E, keep silent. Okay, keep silent for the letter E. Let's have a look. Yeah, cube.
Cube, cube, cube.
Yeah, not Cuba, cube. Okay. Yeah,
Cube.
perfect.
Cube.
That's it. Okay, so try again. Did you remember the intonation?
Yeah.
Okay, listen to it again. Okay.
When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Yes, you please.
When you see the cube, when you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Perfect. Yeah, I can hear the stress words from you. In that way, yeah, I know what you mean. Your main idea. You did it so well. Thank you. If you have time, just join us and to practice in this way, okay? Thank you so much. I will do it again and then recite it.
When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Okay, when you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing. So that's it. Yeah, it's time for us to recite. Are you ready? Alice, would you like to lead us?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay, you please.
When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension, to your seeing.
Yes, perfect. Yes, thank you so much, Alice. Okay, let's go ahead with Aline's recitation. You please.
Yeah. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing. Thank you.
Yes, perfect. Not only the content, but also the intonation. Yeah, same. Yeah, amazing. Thank you. Alpha, it's your time. It's a show time now.
Yes, thank you. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your seeing.
Yes. Cube. So have you seen the cube?
Yes, cube.
Yes, perfect.
Cube.
Yeah, your recitation is right. Okay, now it's your time. I'm not sure, Vigorous, can you recite it? Would you like to try? Vigorous?
Yes.
I'll ask vigorous. Maybe she's not here. Okay, I will do it. Okay, when you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your saying. When you see the cube, nothing has changed in the figure, but your mind has added a new dimension to your saying. So that's it. Yeah, that's all for today. And yeah, just several minutes left. And we need to pay attention to cube, figure, and also add something to something. These are the grammatic issue and the pronunciation. And also your saying, yeah, what you see. It means what you see, the things you see. So that's it. Okay, see you tomorrow, okay? Have a nice day. Enjoy your time ahead. Bye.